Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be learning about 10 facts about ducks you must know. So let's get into it. Number 1, male ducks are typically larger than females. Now this isn't always the case, but it's true for most duck species. The male mallard is the most well-known example of this. They can reach up to 2.5 pounds heavier than their female counterparts. There are several reasons why males tend to grow larger than females. One reason is that they need to be bigger in order to compete with other males for mates. In many duck species, the dominant male will breed with most of the females in the area. So if you're a male duck, it is in your best interest to be as big as possible in order to dominate the other males. Another reason why males are often larger than females is because they require more energy to produce sperm. Sperm production is an energetically expensive process, and so it makes sense that male ducks would need to consume more food and grow larger in order to support their reproductive efforts. Finally, in some cases, the size difference between males and females is simply due to sexual dimorphism. This is simply a fancy way of saying that the two sexes of a species look different from each other. For example, take a look at the male and female red-breasted mergansers. The male has a distinctive red head and a white body, while the female has a gray head and a brown body. In this case, there is no clear advantage to being larger as a male or smaller as a female. The size difference is simply a reflection of the fact that these are two different species. Number 2, ducks have webbed feet for swimming. Webbed feet are an adaptation that helps ducks swim more efficiently. The webbing allows the duck's feet to form a paddle shape, which helps them to catch more water and move through it more easily. This is especially helpful when they're trying to swim against a current. Webbed feet also help ducks to steer themselves in the water more effectively. The webbing acts like a rudder, helping them to turn and maneuver more easily. This is important when they're trying to avoid predators or when they're trying to catch prey. Overall, webbed feet are a very useful adaptation that helps ducks survive in their environment. Number 3, some ducks can fly up to 60 miles per hour. That's faster than most cars on the highway. The fastest duck species is the Mexican duck, which can reach speeds of up to 60 miles per hour when it flies. This is thanks to their long, pointed wings, which are perfect for soaring through the air at high speeds. When you see a Mexican duck flying, it looks like it's made of pure energy. They're such graceful flyers, don't you think? Number 4, most ducks mate for life. Well, not technically for life, but most ducks will stay with the same mate for several years. This means that they'll return to the same nesting site year after year, and they'll also often breed with the same partner. There are many benefits to mating for life. For one thing, it ensures that the pair will stay together during the breeding season. This is important because both parents are needed to raise the ducklings. Staying with the same mate also allows the pair to become more efficient at finding food and caring for their young. After all, they know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and they can work together as a team to take care of their family. Number 5, ducks molt once a year. Molting is the process of shedding old feathers and growing new ones. For ducks, this typically occurs once a year in the summer. During molting, ducks will lose their ability to fly for a period of time, so they will often stay hidden in tall grasses or bushes until their new feathers grow in. Molting is necessary for ducks in order to keep their feathers in good condition. Over time, feathers become worn out and need to be replaced. Molting is also important for thermoregulation. New feathers are essential for maintaining a duck's body temperature. Ducks live in a variety of habitats, from cold climates to hot ones. They need to be able to regulate their body temperature in order to survive. Number 6, a group of ducks is called a paddling. This is often used to describe a group of ducks swimming together on a lake or pond. Have you ever seen a paddling of ducks? It's such a beautiful sight. The ducks are paddling along, their feathers glistening in the sun. They're making their way toward their favorite feeding spot. The paddling consists of both male and female ducks, as well as ducks of various ages. The youngest ducks are the most vulnerable, so the adults will often form a circle around them to protect them from predators. As the paddling approaches their feeding spot, you can see them start to get excited. They know that there's plenty of food to go around. They begin to paddle furiously, trying to get to the best feeding spots first. Once they're in the water, the ducks quickly begin to eat. They're looking for things like insects, worms, and small fish. They use their bills to scoop up food and their teeth to grind it up. After the ducks have had their fill, they head back to the paddling. They're tired from their swim and ready to rest. As the sun begins to set, the ducks curl up together for warmth. It's been a long day, and they're looking forward to a good night's sleep. Number 7. Many ducks are social animals who live in groups outside of mating season. Ducks are social animals who often live in groups outside of mating season. These groups can consist of up to 100 ducks and are led by a dominant male. The dominant male will breed with most of the females in the group, and the other males will help to defend the group from predators. Living in a group offers many benefits for ducks. For one, there is safety in numbers. A group of ducks is less likely to be attacked by a predator than a single duck. Additionally, living in a group allows ducks to share resources. When food is scarce, ducks can rely on the other members of the group to help them survive. Finally, living in a group provides opportunities for mates. Even though ducks typically mate for life, sometimes a better mate will come along. If a female duck in a group finds a new mate, it's likely that she will leave the group and start her own. Number 8. Ducks typically lay 1 to 3 eggs per clutch. However, some ducks can lay up to 12 eggs in a single clutch. The size of the clutch will depend on the species of the duck, as well as the availability of food. Ducks typically incubate their eggs for around 28 days. However, some species may incubate their eggs for longer or shorter periods of time. Once the ducklings hatch, they will stay with their mother for up to 8 weeks. During this time, the mother will teach them how to find food and defend themselves from predators. At 8 weeks old, the ducklings will be ready to leave their mother and strike out on their own. Some ducklings will join a paddling, while others will go off on their own. No matter what they do, ducklings will be fully capable of taking care of themselves. Number 9. A duck's bill is made up of 2 parts, the upper and lower mandible. The upper mandible is attached to the duck's skull, while the lower mandible is attached to the duck's neck. The 2 mandibles are connected by a joint that allows them to move freely. This flexibility allows ducks to perform a variety of behaviors, such as eating, drinking, and preening. The duck's bill is also covered in a substance called keratin. Keratin is the same substance that makes up a human's fingernails. The keratin on a duck's bill helps to protect it from damage and also gives it a hard, sharp edge for cutting through food. Overall, a duck's bill is an amazing adaptation that helps them to survive in their environment. Its flexibility and sharpness make it an essential tool for ducks of all species. Number 10. In some cultures, ducks are seen as a symbol of love and romance. This is likely because ducks typically mate for life and are often seen in pairs. In many countries, people will release a pair of lovebirds as a symbol of their love for each other. So if you see a pair of ducks swimming together on a lake or pond, just know that they may be a symbol of love and romance. Well, that's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed learning about 10 facts about ducks you must know. If you did, please leave us a like and comment below to let us know what you learned. We'll see you next time.